Hello, lovely people, and welcome. Thank you so much for visiting my channel today. Today I am working on a little fluid acrylic piece using paint that is kind of left over from a bunch of other projects. I tend to make up more than I need at a time and just store it for a while. And sometimes I'll just make up more, add to it if I need more, but here I had a couple of different remnants and I just wanted to play around with them, experiment with a new swiping tool, and just see what I could do with no big plans. So my paints are all acrylics. They are generally heavy body, which I have diluted in Floetrol using a ratio of 3 Floetrol to 1 paint. And I will add a little bit of water to that just to thin it out enough to flow a little bit more. So I started by just coating my canvas with a white background color to give me something to swipe the paints into so that they'll layer over it and mix into it a bit and form cells and stuff. And then my colors all have a little bit of silicone, not very much, mixed into those. And I am basically just using some reds, some purples, and some blues. I do not know the exact colors I started with. I think the purple is quinacridone violet, but I can't absolutely swear to it. But it's a cooler red, a purple, and a blue on the purple side also, so that they play nicely with each other. And then I have this tool. It's basically a tool that came in a kit for doing decorative work on cakes, for frosting cakes. And as you can see, it just has these little teeth, basically, rather than being a flat edge. And I just wanted to see what would happen if I dragged that through the paint and spread it out with that. And I found that the paints have mixed a little more than I would like, but that's okay. So if I had done, a Dutch pour with a blow dryer, I think I would have had more separation of the reds, blues, and purples, but that's okay. After I spread them out with the tool a bit, I went in with a blowtorch and basically just got rid of any air bubbles that were sitting there that I could see. So that's what I'm doing here, is just getting rid of air bubbles. And my overall takeaway from this piece is that I really liked it at this point, but the way it is right now, there's way too much paint sitting on the canvas for it to dry well. It would almost certainly crack when it dried. So I needed to do some tilting to thin out the paint a little bit and separate out the design just a bit. So what I did from here on in was I sat and looked at it and then tilted it this way and that way, tilted a fair amount of the paint off it until I felt that it would dry reasonably well without cracking. And so you can see I'm just going back and forth. Occasionally I stop and stare at it for a little bit to decide, if I like it where it is or if I think it needs a little more tilting. And I just did that for a while. You can see here I'm tilting a bunch of the paint off the one side. And paint is still moving pretty quickly as I tilt it. I really kind of like where it is right about here. It's kind of neat. I ended up tilting it a little more than I would have liked with that design, but maybe when I try this again I will put a little less background paint on it. But anyway, I thought it was fun, I thought it was interesting, and here I'm popping all the bubbles again. So let me know what you think in the comments below. And here's the finished product and some small images of portions of it. So please like and subscribe if you liked this. Let me know if you liked it or not. And take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and thanks for visiting my channel. Take care. Bye-bye.